What's up guys, it's Simon. So first I wanted to say, please forgive me for not uploading this yesterday. I'm going to try and do some catch up with, viewing and replying to comments, and I'm going to try and get this video done and upload it as soon as possible today. We're going to be talking about the week 9 question of the YouTube Pagan Challenge, which is, do you have and how did you find a matron and or patron? So, like I said, do forgive me for the tardiness of this video. There is a follow-up video that will come sometime before next Wednesday, and I'm doing a make it up to you guys, and I'm going to upload that video today as well. So you're going to get 2 videos today, and then the follow-up video for the YouTube Pagan Challenge is going to come sometime between now and next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for your patience. With this holiday season, I kind of just forgot what day it was, and I'm a day behind, so gonna do a little catch up today, but without further ado, let's continue with the video. Alright, so, first thing I want to say is, yes, I do have a matron and a patron. If you've been watching me since the beginning, or at least for the past, month or so, you probably have heard me talk about my matron and patron being from the Slavic pantheon, their names being Morana and Veals. And if you watched my personal Sabbats video, then you know just how invested I am with them. In fact, today is a day of Morana, where I just spent some time to meditate with her and light her honorary candle. Hopefully it doesn't blow out because it's kind of windy today, so I'm gonna have to find something to put the candle in so it has like a little wall to keep the flame up. Maybe I'll just, work with her stone or something instead. But anyway, so how did I find them? Well, it actually, I'm trying to remember how long it's been. Maybe a year, if that, I'm not sure. I found them specifically kind of recently. I know when I started my practice, I always believed, excuse me, I have a hair in my eye. I always believed in a triple god and a triple goddess. So I wanted to find a deity, both that I felt represented both of them. But I was having problems finding like a 3-in-1, so to speak. So when I first started, actually, I just had Kernunos and Arian Rod. Now, I still work with them today. Arian Rod is my Karma / Full Moon goddess, and Kernunos is my animal magic and shamanic deity. But I also work with him during Yule time, so I've been working with him lately. I haven't been doing a lot lately because I've been busy trying to, with the holidays, and I've also been busy trying to finish my room, and I've been working. I got a couple of decks for Christmas, and I've been working with Earth Magic. I know it's backwards, but I've been working with that one a lot because I really love it, and trying to, customize, get myself accustomed and the deck accustomed, with each other, so that way I can put that on the Etsy shop for you guys. So I haven't done as much as I used to, but I really, that's who I started off with, and I really love that I was able to keep them in my practice. I'm a person, as you know from my Embracing Your Past video, I really love to find ways to reflect on the past and try and see if I can incorporate it into my past. Into my present, so that way I can always have it as like a little token of remembrance. So who did I have after that? After that, actually, they were also the ones that I bought statues for. This was back when I was Wiccan. So shortly after that, I think I branched into the Celtic pantheon. No. Yes, actually, yes. I branched into the Celtic pantheon with Hecate and Hermes. I really loved them. Almost dedicated myself to them. I actually haven't dedicated myself to any deity. I just dedicate myself to nature, to the craft, and to divine masculine and feminine in its triple form. So, what did I do after that? I worked with them for a long time. Um, what I really loved is how they were self-actualized, self-individualized. Sorry about that. Um, there's this light moving around, and I don't know where it's coming from. But anyway, like I said, I've been working with them for quite some time, and I just I kind of thought that they were the ones, actually, because, Hecate is a triple goddess, Hermes is a triple god, too. If you do extensive research on him, you will find that he is actually a triple god. It's Hermes Trimungerus or something like that. I can't remember. I know it has a little more along the lines of alchemy, but you can bring that towards your pagan and witchcraft practice, if you so desire. I'm trying to remember. I know, even though that was all great and good and what I was looking for, I just, the way that their triple aspects didn't feel right to me. They weren't the triple aspect I was looking for, and, it just bothered me. It was just like a hair fraction away from, perfection and feeling, in its place. So I was getting really frustrated. I was like, but I really love working with them. I don't want to stop working with them. At this point, I stopped working with Cernunnos and Arianrhod, because I didn't find any way to fit them in my practice at this point. And I was asking for guidance. Again, when I'm in doubt, I go to Dagda and Danu, who are those are the names that I use for the primordial and primal mother and father. So I went to them and I asked for guidance. I went to, and this was before I even came to the Black Madonna finding unified deity. So I went to them and I was like, I need to find something. What do I do? I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something about help me find my true matron patron. Help, what's missing, I think I said. And I started getting this urge to honor my family, honor my ancestors, reflect upon them. And I didn't really know what that meant. And so I started looking at pantheons, and then I really started getting pulled to Czech Republic, because I have ancestry. I have Czechoslovakian and Bohemian ancestry, and Bohemia is part of Czech Republic now, and Czechoslovakia has split into two countries. But I have that ancestry in me, and so I found that they had the Slavic pantheon. And I really didn't want to let go of Hecate and Hermes. I really loved their magical aspect. I really loved what they brought to the table. And we really jived. And there was just already so many connections with, between my zodiac sign and, herbs and plants that grew in the area. American black nightshade grew right in my backyard. And the nightshades are attributed to Hecate, and there's other goddesses, and my love for lavender, which was connected to Hecate and Hermes, and it was like the red clover being just a block or two away. And there's all these things, being born on the 4th, and the 4th being sacred to Hermes, Saturn having chthonic energies, both of them having chthonic energies. Just so much was already connecting me to them. I didn't want to let go of them. I definitely felt that they had a place but they weren't the perfect ideal ones that I was supposed to be with. So I looked up Slavic goddess or Czech goddess of magic or witchcraft or something like that, and I found Morona. And then doing research with gods, I found Veals. And I've realized, that these are basically evolved forms. Evolved, obviously. I'm pretty sure they came at least around the same time, maybe before the Greek ones. Don't know, it's not really important. But to me, they felt, I guess evolved is not the proper term, but they felt more appropriate and expanded upon what just Hermes and Hecate were. I could see the triple aspects in both that I was looking for. I could see the, warrior and maiden and the father and mother and the sage and crone in each of them. In both of them. And that was the triplicity that I was looking for. And I really was so grateful. And she still had the magic aspect. He also still had the magic aspect. He had the traveler aspect. I love how he also had the horned god representation, and she had kind of some discrete undertones of the moon goddess. So again, I kind of felt like I was kind of incorporating my past of becoming Wiccan with the moon goddess and the horned god, and the Hermes and Hecate journey. I really loved how I was able to incorporate that all into my practice and find my matron patron, as well as honor and practice using deities that were part of my ancestors. So it was really awesome to me to find that they were exactly what I'm looking for, and I've been with them ever since. I've never felt disconnected to them ever. There was a period with the Hermes and Hecate journey that I did feel a little disconnected, and but it's never happened with Morona or Veals. They've whooped my ass a couple of times. They've really pushed me into a meditation, both of them actually, because they had important messages to tell me, and I was slacking and not meeting with them to get that information. So they really just kept on nagging me until I did it. So they have lots of patience and lots of respect, but they also know how to push me to do what I need to for myself, and I'm very grateful for that. So that's pretty much it when it comes to my matron and patron in this video. I will be doing another video that talks about the representations that I use, why I use them, where I got them from, and I might try and go in more depth about maybe what I do for their holy days and stuff like that. So it might be a long video, but I definitely plan to make that. That's going to be the follow-up video with you guys. Like I said, the Make It Up To You video is going up today. I might just call it Make It Up To You. I make it up to you or something like that. And let you be surprised on what the content's going to be. So, I think that's it today. Well, in this video anyway. So as always, think outside the cauldron, and blessed be my dear witchlings.